Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up, fellas? Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up, fellas? Hey, what's going on, fellas? How's it going, everybody? What's going on, fellas? Hey, Darren. How's it going, Darren? All is well over here, my man. It is the last weekend before school kicks up again. So, starting Monday, we'll be back at the high school. I've enjoyed my summer, and it's time to get back at it. So life is good though. I got no complaints. It's time to get into that routine. So one routine ends and another one begins. But you know that. I know you're a good dad, so it's all about the kids, right? All right. I think we got a few people jumping in here. Hopefully everybody's doing well. As we wait a couple more minutes before we dive into the breaks, I want to welcome everybody back to Call Your Shot Sports Breaks Memorabilia. My name is Bart. A lot of you guys are coming back now week to week, so I appreciate that. And then, as always, we've got some new people jumping in. So if you look at the video description, you'll see that there's a link to the Facebook group. Next week is the third week of the month. So we are going to be doing like a freebie break for anybody that's in the Facebook group. So if you want to jump in, all you got to do is join the Facebook group. And then probably midweek, right around Wednesday or Thursday, I'll drop a post. All you got to do is put a 1 as a comment to my posts. And then I will completely random off this pack of 2020 Chronicles football, which right now I think is going for $15 or $20 on eBay. It's 15 cards. You could hit a Tua, a Burrow, a Herbert. And of course, this will be free of charge. I'm going to random it off to somebody in the Facebook group and then send it out to you free of charge. If that's something that that sounds good to you, then all you got to do is join the Facebook group. So feel free. No pressure, as always. But if you're looking for a link, that link is in the video description. As always, if you guys could like and subscribe to the video, that would mean the world to me. How's it going, Jean-Rie? Jean-Rie, welcome back, my man. For those of you guys that don't know, Jean-Rie hit a nice baseball bat last week. He hit the Rafael Palmeiro, number 13 all-time for home runs. It was a legit bat. So welcome back, Jean-Rie, and congrats on the big week last week. Since I have you guys for a couple of quick moments before I dive into the break, I don't know if you guys saw the listings up for next week, but I got some new stuff coming your way. I've been talking about it for a couple of weeks, but I thought I would just show you guys. I thought that might be like real quick just to show you because I thought it was kind of neat. The one thing that I'm kind of excited about is this signed and slabbed. It's a brand new product from GoldRush. It's basketball, but in terms of basketball, it is a signed and graded card. So each box has signed and graded cards. Just from the cover, there's Giannis, there's Curry, Kevin Durant, Patrick Ewing, Nikola Jokic, James Harden, Shaq, and Morant just on the cover as like the headliners. But that's coming next week. So if that's something you're interested in, we haven't done a lot of cards on this break group, but somebody asked me for basketball, so I thought we would try something new. and I think this is going to be a good one. I'm excited about it. I'm curious to see what's in these, and we'll see if they're any good and see if you guys like them. Also, a couple other things that are coming pretty soon. I've got some of these 8x10s for different sports. So I think I'm going to do these just based on the sport itself. Again, kind of keep the price down, not looking to raise the prices or anything. So there's hockey, basketball, there's baseball, there's football, there's wrestling. So I thought that was kind of cool. I know at least one person's going to get excited about this one. So the hockey jerseys are back. So we did RSA the first time, but GoldRush put out their extravaganza. There are some really cool people on this checklist. So I saw Yager. I saw the Dallas Stars 99 champs signed by pretty much the entire team. The 10 Cups Club from the Montreal Canadiens. Messier, Forsberg. And I think I saw Hasek on the list as well. So that's pretty cool. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to try to mix it up week to week so we're not breaking the same items. And then last but not least, another thing coming next week that's new that we haven't done before, the little mini helmets from GoldRush. So nice little checklist. For me personally, got the Caleb Williams. So there are a couple nice ones there. I know we've got some other guys that'll be interested in them as well. So if you want, feel free to take a look at the listings. There's the checklists as well. Again, no pressure, guys, but I thought I would just share with you. I'm kind of excited about it, so I thought I would share in the excitement. So what's going on, Tony? Tony's back in the house. Yeah, I'm hoping for some bangers tonight, too. I thought last week delivered the goods. We had some nice names last week. There's no reason why we can't continue the streak this week. All right, so I think we're up to about 10 people now. Again, if you don't mind liking and subscribing to the video, I'd appreciate it. We'll put this little case hit card courtesy of Darren. He said I can keep it, so maybe that will get some good juju on the hockey this week. And we're going to dive in, guys. Of course, our break this week is 5 items, very similar to a break that we did about 2 weeks ago. We got 2 items for football. We're going to do the black bag first, as we always do. Then we'll do the 8x10 photo. Might as well grab the one that we need right away. Of course, we opened this up together a couple weeks ago, and then great suggestion from people in the group, just number them off. So then just going down the number line, the next number we have is 3, and then it just goes on the line. So I'll pull out 3 so that we have that guy as well. Then we'll move over to hockey. For hockey, we got the Hit Parade game puck. I think I'm down to like 3 of those. So slowly but surely, those will go by the wayside. And if that's something people want, then we can go get it. I think that series in particular is done. I think they sold out of it. But if that's something you guys like, just let me know. I'm always up for suggestions. That's the only reason I got the basketball is that somebody messaged me and said, hey, we've never done basketball. I'm a pretty big fan of the NBA. Would you mind trying it? So it's not a jersey, but I thought that would be a cool one to at least try to begin with. And then for baseball, we'll do the black bag and, of course, end with the baseball bat and kind of go from there. All right. As always, just a friendly reminder, eBay does require that I mark all items as shipped, whether or not your team hits. Of course, if your team hits, you'll see that there's a tracking number attached to it as well. If for whatever reason there are any issues or you're not satisfied by something that I do, just please send me a message. I think my communication, I try my best to get back to people quickly. Just recently had somebody leave me some negative feedback about not understanding the situation after buying into the break, and I tried to be kind of kind in explaining, and then this person got kind of nasty with me and left me some negative feedback. So I wasn't really sure what happened because they didn't really reach out to me first. They just immediately requested like a refund. So if there's something going on that you guys don't like, just message me. I take a lot of pride in talking to people and working it out and try to be as fair as possible. All right, guys, as always, we're going to take you on a trip around the bag, which I kind of did as I was talking. I do appreciate all the people that are leaving me positive feedback and making it a positive experience from week to week. So I'm not going to focus on the negative people. I'm going to focus on the positive people that are here on a week-to-week basis. So I want to say, again, thank you guys, and I appreciate it. We're going to dive right into it. Just remember, only the team that hits the item will be the one that receives it. Everybody else will be marked as shipped, but that tracking number is the one that you want. All right. So we'll get after it. No, yeah. I hear you, Tony. So Tony's saying that he's due, so we're gonna manifest some good energy for Tony. So Tony's a good dude. So we'll get it done. I believe in it, Tony. I know you're in a little dry spell, so maybe today will be the one that changes it. Let's hope, right? All right, here we go. So we'll dive into some black bag football. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to Tony as well. He's on that dry spell, so hopefully we end the dry spell for him and get some other people off the dry spell as well. All right, guys, let's get after it. Enough of me talking. Let's have some fun. All right, first item. Let's dive right into it. So right away, I see some dark red and some yellow and some whites. And then here we've got Biner. So this is Biner on the big 21 JSA authenticated. Got a nice autograph there. So it looks like, is it Ernest Biner? So big old nice autograph there, Ernest Biner on the JSA. And then for the JSA, I've got UU58525. Yeah, that's a very pretty auto. Stayed out of the stitching, clean. I saw an autograph for a baseball player today on the new product that just came out from, I think from Bowman or from Topps. And he literally just wrote his name in regular penmanship. So you have the name on the bottom of the card, and he literally just wrote in block lettering his name on top of it. And that was the signature for his rookie card. So which is kind of wild to me, but this is a sign of the times. Working at the high school, I can tell you guys, penmanship has kind of been lost arts. A lot of kids don't even get taught cursive anymore. So I got a lot of kids that just write their name and will sign their name just in block lettering. So that's a pretty autograph. So yeah, we'll get after it. I'll double check just to be sure, but we'll take a peek at it. JSA authenticated. Thanks for the positivity, Tony. I know you're always stoked for people. You're a good dude. You mean well, so that's why I'm okay with saying we'll wish you some luck and get you off the dry spell, because I know one way or another you're not going to be upset about it, but you got a sense of humor and you're a good dude. So all right, so we got the Ernest Biner. Just from the look of it, it looks like Commanders, but let's go take a peek just to be sure. So I got Ernest Biner on the 21. All right, Ernest Biner. Yeah, so then this 21 right here, by the color of it, was when he was on the Washington Redskins, which is now the Washington Commanders. So this one's going out to James S. James S. on the Washington Commanders. Ernest Biner, nice player. Over 8,000 yards, 56 touchdowns. Played as a running back. Extremely tough position to play, especially in the old school version of the NFL, even nowadays. But man, the guys that the running backs are up against nowadays, so much bigger, faster, stronger. So that's a nice hit. Ernest Biner, clean autograph. Gotta love the color scheme going out to the Commanders. So one more time, congrats to James. So James S. taking home the Ernest Biner, big old 21, JSA cert. Can't go wrong with that. All right, not a bad start. Let's see what's cooking in the next photo. Of course, on the photo itself, there's a nice checklist. We've had some decent hits come out of here, but nothing from the front cover. So we'll manifest some good energy since we got that Jordan Love last week for Mike A. Why not one of these nice headliners up front? That would be pretty sweet. So we'll get right after it, guys. A quick little trip around the envelope itself. It's really just like a pull tab that's right here. As you can see, everything's in working order. So we'll get after it. All right, good luck to all teams. Gold Rush 8x10, Series 2. Let's see what we got. Good luck to everybody. All right. This is who I thought this is. This is a nice hit. All right, guys. Anybody know the player? I imagine somebody does, since we all have him on our fantasy team. Last couple years, he's been one of the top picks. There's a nice one, guys. Of course, this one is Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey, solid hit. Just got to stay healthy. So solid hit there. Christian McCaffrey on the college. Looks like the Stanford Cardinal. It is Beckett authenticated. Oh, it even says Christian McCaffrey right there. Had I looked a little bit closer. So, all right, we're on the Beckett cert. Beckett cert there, guys. BP 85084. BP 85084. Christian McCaffrey. Tony, no way. There's no way you don't play fantasy. For real? A guy like you, knowledgeable sports guy. Maybe we should make a fantasy league for the break room. And then we'll jump in. Whoever gets first place, maybe I'll attach an item to it or something, maybe like a jersey or something. I don't know. You guys tell me if that's something we want to do. Maybe I'll put it together for the Facebook group if people want to play. We'll see if we can get maybe like 8 to 10 people. If there's more, that would be great. But you guys let me know if that's something you want to do. I'm down. And maybe I'll throw a jersey on it or something. Whoever gets first place in the league, first place gets a free jersey, and whenever this season ends, we'll get it going. So yeah, okay. You guys let me know. Tony's in. I would be in. And obviously, if I win the jersey, like I don't know if that's fun. So if I win the jersey, then I'll just raffle it off to somebody. So, all right, we at least got 2. If I got Tony and I got myself, everybody else will have to let me know. So Christian McCaffrey. And this one's going out to the San Francisco 49ers. So San Francisco 49ers. This one's going out to Mike A. So this one's going out to Mike A. All right, Darren's never done fantasy either. All right, guys, I think we have to. If you guys haven't done it before, then I think we have to do it. It's a good time. I can definitely say from doing fantasy for the last several years that you start watching a lot more games and start getting a lot more involved with other teams that I would never watch otherwise. And for somebody that's a stats nerd like myself, it's very enjoyable. So yeah, let's do it. That'll be awesome. Oh, Robert, you haven't played in 30 years? Oh man. Robert, I don't know if you're on the Facebook group. Man, if you join the Facebook group, we can get you on too. Yeah, maybe get Jean Ree. If we get all you guys, we're up to 5. Usually like a 10-man league, it does pretty well. It makes it enjoyable and you get a lot of good players in your team. Usually like anything more than 10, then you got to start going to the scrap heap a little bit. But man, if we get Jean Ree, we get Robert, we'd be up to 5 halfway home. I don't know, guys. No pressure, right? So obviously, like no money attached to it. It would be just for fun week to week. And like I said, I'd be the one to spot the jersey or something. Maybe I would do like a black bag or I don't know, whatever people thought. So no, yeah. I'll get in touch. I'll get in touch with Gino too. So yeah, no worries, John Ree. No pressure, but I think Gino would be in. I'm gonna get in touch with him. I talked to Gino last weekend. He's doing well. So in case anybody remembers Gino, he just had a really nice vacation on the ocean. I got some pictures from him. We caught up a little bit. So all right, but maybe back to business. I imagine some people are looking at the screen and telling me to keep going. So all right. I appreciate those guys communicating to me, though. Nice Christian McCaffrey. This one going out to Mike A. Mike A had an epic night last week, and he is continuing the hot streak. Congrats, Mike. Maybe Mike A wants to jump in and do some fantasy. That would be pretty cool. All right, guys. So that's the football for this week. Again, congrats to the people that hit. And for the people that didn't, keep trying. It's a numbers game, guys. I wish you guys luck nonetheless. Let's move on to hockey. We don't got a ton of these left. I've been enjoying them. We'll get the extra case hit. Good luck. We did have a case hit come out of this. Just a friendly reminder that the puck will go to whatever team shows on the puck. If there is no team that is shown on the puck, let's say that it's for a specific game for like the playoffs or something, then it will go to the team that player was on when that game occurred. So I just want to say that out loud just to make sure that it's fun and enjoyable and not backtrack after the fact. So A lot of you guys have been coming week to week, so I imagine you already know this, but we got some new people, and I don't want to assume anything for people that are new. Quick trip around the box. It is a Hit Parade product. It's the only Hit Parade product that we've tried so far, but man, I could try some in the future. I didn't mind it. Secondary kind of a wrapping. So we'll take off the cellophane wrapping, then we'll take off the wrapper and reveal the puck. Let's get after it one more time. How about a case hit? Let's see some yellow on the inside. Good luck to all teams. Here goes the cellophane wrapping. All right, guys. So there's the cellophane wrapping. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys the number this week. So we're going for 19 out of 50. So 19 out of 50 is the move this week. So here we go. 19 out of 50. Hopefully a good luck number for somebody here. Good luck to all teams. Let's get it. How about a banger? All right. So I'm seeing some blue, not the yellow case hit, but we've had some nice semi-case hits. So let's see what we got this week. Of course, Darren's been helping me out, so feel free, Darren. No pressure if you could help. Let's see what we got. Good luck to everybody one last time. Okay. I believe this one is going out to the Nashville Predators. So this is a Predators hit. I'll bring it up to the screen to see if anybody's got it. Looks like a 51 or a 57 there. You guys know me. I'm a sucker for silver Sharpie on black background. 19. Good wing player. That's funny, Tony. Yeah, he can't be part of the fantasy because he wins too much. That's funny. Of course, Tony's just joking around. So I don't know if Mike's here, but Tony's just messing. Tony's got a good sense of humor to him. So yeah, let's take a peek. So let's see what we got. Yeah, this is I know this name. Obviously not as well versed with the autographs, but Dante Fabro. I've heard of Dante Fabro. I'm about to educate myself here in a second. A little bit more. Yeah, no, for sure. I know, Tony. Yeah, you're a good dude. You wouldn't do that. Like you're just having fun with it, and I completely get you. So yeah, let's say it out loud one more time, right? Tony's just messing. Everybody's welcome, and Tony's got a good sense of humor. So Dante Fabro, that's a nice one. All right, I'm going to educate myself on Dante Fabro here. Of course, I'm going to take a second to look him up and get some stats. But before I do that, Nashville Predators this week. That's one that we haven't hit yet. So Nashville Predators going out to Trent B. So Trent B. I believe this is Trent's first break with us. I think this is his first week. So Trent B. I don't know if you're here tonight, but if you're going to watch the video later on, congrats, Trent. This one going out to Trent B on the Dante Fabro. It is Fanatics certified, which is sweet. I imagine we're going to be seeing a lot more of this, guys. Fanatics is taking over the memorabilia world. It's starting with cards and kind of working from there. So I think that's GD 535-33116. So that's a nice certification. Let's go take a peek at Fabro real quick. I'll make it snappy so that I'm not keeping you guys here all night. He's on Columbus now. Yeah, first break magic. I agree. Of course, I appreciate those guys in the chat always being positive. Man, that's what's up. That's what keeps me coming back week to week. It's easy to focus on the good stuff with you guys and let some of that negativity stuff just go by the wayside. So life's too short to be upset. Yeah, Dante Fabro, currently playing for Columbus, so you're right there. Boston University, first-round pick, 17th overall. In his career, plus-minus 29. Last year, plus-minus 20. 9 goals, 17 assists. Solid. Yeah, and he's young. That's exactly right. Yeah, we'll take that all day. Defenseman, shoots from the right. Looks like he's going to get some more minutes coming here. So, hey, no way. Gino, we were just talking about you, my man. Of course, all positive things. No way. We just brought you up. I was just talking about how I gave you a chat over the weekend. No, yeah. So Gino, we're gonna try to drag you off for some fantasy football, and no money attached to it or anything like that. We were thinking about getting it because Tony's never played fantasy, Darren's never played fantasy. We were thinking about maybe taking some guys from the Facebook group, making like a 10-person league, maybe do some PPR, and then I would just foot like a jersey or something, free of charge, right? Whoever gets first place in the league, maybe. Oh, you've never done it either? No way, guys. This is crazy to me, right? No, don't say that. I bet you could pick it up. You're a sports guy. And what I was thinking is maybe I would throw like a jersey at it, and whoever gets first place will take home a jersey on me. It'd just be fun. Yeah, no money attached to it, nothing like that. So even if you've never done it, you can learn together. Maybe I'll do maybe I'll do some lessons on fantasy football after the breaks from week to week. So next week will be drafting and stuff like that. So I'll take my teaching background and I'll make some diagrams and things like that. No, I think you guys would like it. I think that would be fun. That's crazy, Gino. We were just talking about you, man. That's awesome. Gino, a legend in the break group. So welcome back, Gino. All right, guys. We'll continue on now that we got Gino in the house. Gino's going to be the good luck charm for us. So we just hit the Dante Fabro for the Preds and for Trent. And we'll finish up the night with some baseball. So we'll move on to baseball. For baseball, we got the black bag, and we got the baseball bat to end it as we usually do. So we'll just dive right in. Quick trip around the bag just to make sure. But yeah, if you guys are serious about it, if you want to give it a shot, again, no pressure for me. Absolutely not. If you're like, it was all fun and games, but I don't really want to commit to that, then that's fine too, guys. That's totally fine. But if you guys want to, if it's enjoyable and it will make your football season more enjoyable, then I'm game. I'm in a few leagues myself, but like I'm not a hardcore person at all. I mean, I love football. I love watching. I love stats, and I am a math teacher. So, I mean, that's what I got going for me. But it's not like I'm winning my leagues every year or something like that. I just have fun with it. So, all right, guys. Yeah, Tony. I know that somebody else took the Tigers this week. We'll see. Good luck to all teams. Let's get after it, guys. How about the black bag for baseball? It's all just a matter of who's lucky week to week. All right, here we go. 2 items left. How about some baseball? All right, I see some red. All right, I think I know the player. So this is India. This is Jonathan India. I remember when his card came out in Bowman. Jonathan India was, man, he was one of the prize catches. So Jonathan India, this is a Cincinnati Reds jersey, I believe. So Jonathan India, another nice autograph. Right smack dab in the middle there. Stayed out of the stitching. Beautiful. Beckett cert. I got 1W601524. 1W601524. Jonathan India. This one's going out to the Cincinnati Reds. And as always, because it doesn't take that long to do, we can peel it open. Nice thing about the baseball, it says it up front. Cincinnati, taking it home. All right, that's a nice one. I'll have to see what India's been up to lately. I know he was a big-time prospect when he came up. I'm curious if he's still on the Reds or if he's been moved. I'm not sure. What I do know is my Cubbies were putting a hurt on the Cardinals here tonight after getting shut out last night. So, no, yeah, it's sharp. Is a clean-looking jersey with the red. Yeah, the Cincinnati has had some nice jerseys the last couple of years. Do you remember? It was a couple of years back when they did the sleeveless jerseys. Man, that was an interesting one. They were like pumping iron and stuff in the dugout. I mean, it's maybe a little bit too bro of a move for me, but I thought that was an enjoyable thing to watch. Of course, then they proceeded to hit a ton of home runs. So, all right, Jonathan India. He currently plays for the Royals. I did not know that. And currently, 6 home runs this season. He's only had 400 at bats, so yeah, played for Cincinnati for 4 years, and just this last year moved over to the Royals. But not a bad little career. About 70 home runs total, and he's still young. Yeah, still relatively young, 28. Still got time. Second baseman. All right. So in this case, this one's going Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati Reds this week is Braden H. hitting on the Jonathan India. So congrats, Braden. Braden now is becoming one of our regular guys for baseball. So congrats, Braden. Yeah, the Savannah Bananas have been absolutely going wild. I think the Savannah Bananas are coming through Illinois in like 2 weeks. And one of my friends had bought some tickets and couldn't go. And he was selling them 5 tickets for $1,000. So that's $200 per ticket to watch the Savannah Bananas. I didn't know it was like that. Maybe you guys know the Savannah Bananas better than I do, but there must be a cult following for Savannah Bananas. Yeah, so I see the highlights and stuff on Facebook, but man, $200 a ticket. I would think that at Wrigley for $200 a ticket, that is some really nice seats for $200. So, oh, they've been sleeveless too. Yeah, I guess maybe that's where they got it, or they did it themselves. So, you're telling me, Gino, the weather here in Northern Illinois, man, it doesn't know what it wants to be. It's been so humid and hot. Like I like the heat, but man, go out to mow the lawn and I think I dropped like 8 pounds. So it's okay for me though. I could use it. But tonight we had some crazy storms just fly overhead and go north of us. I think Milwaukee is getting hit pretty bad. When the Brewers are hitting pretty well. So man, just Milwaukee getting hit after hit after hit. But yeah, they're getting some crazy weather right now. But I'm hoping that it starts to wind down. Hopefully it will decide what it wants to be and we'll get that nice fall weather and go from there. All right, guys. Yeah. Have you guys had some crazy humidity out there as well? All right, guys. As you know, baseball bat, not too much vertically. Everything going on the sides here. So we'll start with the barrel side as always. That's the side that I'm going to open up, reveal the autograph, chuck the box. We'll take a look at it together. We've had some really solid hits come out of here the last couple of weeks. I hope I didn't jinx us. I hope that continues. RSA just does the tape here, guys. So just a quick trip. Again, hopefully not too annoying on the transparency part, but just trying to make sure you guys see it. How about on the other side? Of course, the knob side would be the other place we could open. We're not going to open it up from this side, but heavy tape there. Looks like it's in good shape. Another heat wave. Oh, man. So, Gino, you got to find a pool. You got to find a body of water. You got to find a cooler and some nice drinks and some friends and family and soak it up. Or some air conditioning. Some solid air conditioning and some sports. All right, guys. We're going to get after it right here from the barrel side. Last item for the week. We've had some nice hits come out of this guy the last couple weeks. Let's continue on. Why stop the streak now? All right. I'm going to try to open it up on all of the sides here. And we'll see if we give it a go. All right. Let's see what we got. Good luck to all teams. All right. I see a blonde bat. Blonde bat. Oh, I think I know this name. I think whoever gets this is going to be very happy. All right, guys. As always, I'll give you a second with it. I think I know it. I think you guys will know it too. I think it's a pretty iconic autograph. And even if you don't know, I think it's such a nice autograph that it is not too bad. All right. Anybody got it? Very nice blonde bat on the Adirondack Pro model. All right, everybody speak my language. Yeah, Gino. The man comes back and he just knows what he's talking about. I think it's true. I think this is Steve Sachs. So Gino just walking back into it and firing off from the hip. I love it. And in terms of the Beckett cert, guys, we'll look it up together, but I'm pretty sure that Gino is right. And we'll take a look at it together. 2W7 65180. 2W7 65180. The man, the myth, the legend, Gino. That's awesome. Gino, that might have made my night when you jumped in. So we were just talking about you. That's so cool. Yeah, definitely an old school guy. All right, guys. I'm gonna look it up real quick just to be sure. Of course, I don't want to lean on me being kind of sure. I want to be completely positive. So give me one quick sec. 2W7 651. Eight zero. All right, 1 second to make sure that I'm not a robot. Although sometimes at the high school when I'm teaching, it feels that way. But Steve Sachs is absolutely right. All right, I think I know where it's going, but I'm gonna look it up too just to be sure. All right, Steve Sachs, second baseman. In terms of longest tenureship, this is a Los Angeles Dodgers hit. He played for the Dodgers for 8 years, over 1,000 games for the Dodgers. Next team on the list, New York Yankees, then White Sox, then Oakland for a cup of coffee. So LA Dodgers, 8 years, over 1,000 games. This one is going to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Career 25.7 WAR, 54 homers, ton of hits, almost 7,000 at bats, 281 batting average. Can't go wrong there. Yeah, this one's going Dodgers. Savannah Bananas. There you go, Tony. Yeah, definitely a good mix. I agree. So this one for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers tonight is Jean Rhee. Jean Rhee, you've been on a heater, my man. In terms of the baseball bat, Jean Rhee, I think in like the last 4 or 5 weeks, I think you've taken 3 of them. I remember a couple weeks ago you hit it, and then you weren't aware that you hit that one. So Jean Rhee, if you're still here, yeah, Jean Rhee. Oh yeah, Jean Rhee's in the chat there. Dodgers, yeah. So this one's going out to Jean Rhee. Jean Rhee, you're on a heater, my man. In case you guys weren't here last week, Jean Rhee hit the Rafael Palmeiro, and now he's got a Steve Sachs to go with it. Jean Rhee, that's awesome, man. Jean Rhee's been in the break group for a long time. I think he was pretty close to one of the original guys, if I'm not mistaken. So that's awesome. Congrats, Jean Rhee. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm happy to do it. So we'll do a quick recap. So Steve Sachs going out to Jean Rhee, Los Angeles Dodgers. Jonathan India, number 6, nice autograph, going out to the Cincinnati Reds. And then that one was for, and I already forgot, Braden. So Braden's taking that one. In terms of the hockey puck, this was the Dante Fabro for the Nashville Predators. I believe that one went to Trent B, I believe. We did have the Christian McCaffrey, which was pretty sweet, on the Stanford Cardinal, going out to the San Francisco 49ers for Mike A, continuing his hot streak from last week. And then we had the Ernest Biner for the Washington Commanders. And if I'm not mistaken, that one went out to James. So make sure that was James S. Yeah. So definitely a nice mix there. Different teams represented, 5 different people on the hits. It's always nice to spread it around, guys. So yeah, the Gino one was the kicker for me. So that's sweet. Yeah, there's basketball next week, Gino. So I had somebody message me and ask about it. So what we're going to do for basketball is we're going to do this. It's a first-time product for GoldRush. It's called Signed and Slabbed. So they're autographed basketball cards that are also graded. And just by the look on some of these, they're PSA DNA certified, and they're Gem Mint 10s. Like I can see right here, like one of the headliners is Steph Curry. It's a Gem Mint 10. There's like a Giannis, Morant, Jokic, Harden. So that's kind of cool. We'll give it a shot. Somebody asked me about basketball, and I wasn't sure about the jersey, so I thought this was kind of cool. I collect cards, so at the very least, I'm very curious about it, and we'll see how it goes. So, no, yeah, no pressure, but you're more than welcome, Gino. You know that. So if you want to jump in, we'd be happy to have you. But if not, hey, if you just want to hang out, like that was pretty legendary. So, all right, guys, I want to say thank you one more time. I know I say it, but I'm not sure how many times people hear me, so I always want to say thank you. This doesn't happen without you guys. This is the 4th week in a row that we sold out. We're hitting a really nice stride with this, and man, we got a really nice group of guys forming, and it's definitely an enjoyable thing week to week. So thank you to everybody that tried the breaks for the first time. Thank you to the guys that come back week to week. The guys in the chat for always making it enjoyable and having a sense of humor. That's enjoyable. If you guys want to join the Facebook group, we did say that next week we're going to have that little freebie appreciation break. So if that's something you're interested in, we're also kicking around, possibly doing this fantasy football. So that would be cool. Otherwise, yeah, everything's up for next week. If you guys want to jump in, we'll kind of mix it up week to week and still have some fun with it. So as always, enjoy the weekend, guys. Enjoy your friends and your family. I'll see you next week. If you need anything, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, guys, have a great one. Until next time, stay cool, Gino. Welcome back, and come back anytime, my man. We're always happy to have you. Till next time, guys. Appreciate all the kindness. Have a great weekend. See ya.